Hi, YouTube family. How are you all doing? How you all doing? Hope you're all doing great. Yep, welcome to a new video. Welcome to a new video. If you're an old subscriber, I want to say thank you. If you're new here, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Victorious Mirabel. I create content on lifestyle, my faith in God, fashion, finances, all that pertains to life and godliness, just helping us all grow and be all that which God has called us to be. Yes. So I just want to appreciate you guys for the love, the support I've seen in my previous video. I really, really appreciate it. May God bless you all. I'm so grateful. If I haven't replied to your comment or visited you, I will sure to do it. I will sure to do it. Just give me time, please. So today I'm going to be bringing you a new video. And on this video, I'm gonna be just showing or just explaining how I spread out my bills so that my bills don't become so heavy at the end of the month. I know most of us immigrants in Europe, North America, we come from Africa. We come from a culture where our parents were being paid at the end of the month. When we began working, we were being paid at the end of the month. But now we are in a place where most of us, I saw in somebody's video, I've forgotten your name, she said they are being, I think in Poland, they are being paid weekly. In North America, it's bi-weekly. In Europe, it's bi-weekly. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to just show you in Canada, it's bi-weekly. So because it's bi-weekly, I learned to spread out my bills throughout the month so that my bills are not so heavy on me at the end of the month or on my last paycheck. I'm able to spread my bills within my two paychecks in a month. If I have three paychecks, like some months you have three paychecks in a month, that's a plus. It gives me more income to save. But if I'm dealing practically with my two paychecks, how I spread my bills, we all know in America, your bills have due dates. In that way, I'm going to show you how I spread my bills on a calendar throughout the month, in between my two paychecks, so that at the end of the month I am not struggling with bills. Does that even make sense? So let's get into the video. Let me show you guys what I do. I hope somebody learns something, it encourages someone, it helps someone in your financial journey. So this is what I put together when I want to impute. This is my calendar. You can use the calendar on your phone. This is my book, and I have a pen. I have pens here that I use. So I'm gonna go ahead on this book. I'm gonna write down the dates where I'm expecting my paycheck on this book. I'm gonna write down all my bills for this month on this book. And I'm gonna imprint them on the calendar. And I'll show you guys how I do them. Let me go ahead and write them down, and I'll show you guys. This is January 2022. So this is a recent one. And I'm gonna just show you guys. So just come along with me. This is easy and simple. So I think these are all my bills. These are all my bills for this month. Yep, these are all my bills. And if you look at it, I started my bills with the fixed bills. Like fixed bills, there's no way I can cut their costs. I cannot tell my landlord, oh, I don't have my rent this month because I don't have money. My rent is 500 when the rent actually is 1,000. So I put those priorities, the ones which you cannot do without, which you cannot alter, which you cannot shift, or you cannot control the amounts. I call them my fixed expenses. You realize those are the priority ones. So I've put down all my bills. So I'm gonna go now on my calendar. I'm gonna start by imputing my pay days, and then I'll impute the bills in between to make sure that I'm able to pay my bills within my two paychecks. So let's go along. Let's go to our calendar. So on my calendar, so this is the 10th of January. So I'm getting my first paycheck on the 14th. But for somebody who got your first paycheck on the 7th, which is a Friday, if you're being paid every Friday, you start from here. But I'm starting from here because I'm getting my first paycheck this Friday. So this is solely if you have two paychecks. If you have additional income, then you can impute them where you have your additional income. Maybe if YouTube is paying you and you know when YouTube is paying you, you can put the date. If you know, oh, you're having a dividend from an investment, you can put a date. Whatever income you get, you can impute them on your calendar and then impute your bills around, work your bills around your income so that a bill is not due and you don't have money. Does that even make sense? So I'm going to go ahead. I know I have color pens. I don't know where I've kept them. So I'm going to use a red pen. You can use bow markers to just make them stand out. So I have here, oh, this is a blue pen. Let me use a black pen. So this can also be done on your phone. So I write here payday. Then my next payday is going to be on the 8th, on the 28th. Can you guys see on the 28th? I'm also going to run a 28th payday. Oh, this pen is not coming out. So that's what I'm going to write. Then I'm going to try to impute my bills. I'm going to start with my rent. My rent is always due on the last day of the month, which is this day, the 31st, which is the last day of the month. But I'm going to impute my bill on the 29th. Sometimes, yeah, on the 29th. Sometimes I'll always impute my bills 2 days before your due date so that I get a reminder or I make sure that there's money in my account 2 days before the bill is due so that I don't wake up. It doesn't take me by surprise. I don't wake up and the bill is due to I don't have money and I'm stressed about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rent on the 29th. I know it's actually due on the 31st, the last day of the month, but I'm going to put it on the 29th. If you're imputing it on your phone, you can also set a reminder that your phone reminds you of your bills. So I'm going to put rent here. Why are my pens not working? Oh my God. Not today. So I'm going to put... Can you guys see Wahala? My rent here on the 29th. My next one is my car insurance. My car insurance is due on the 5th of every month. So I'm going to put my car insurance here on the 5th of every month. I'm going to put my car insurance on the 3rd because it's due on the 5th. As I said, I always put it 2 days before the due date so that I make sure that there's money in my account before this due date. So that on this due date, I don't incur any charges from the bank if there is no money. I make sure between this 48 hours, there has to be money for this insurance in my account. So I'm going to impute my car insurance here. So car insurance, don't mind these pens, they are not writing, I don't know why. But you understand the concept. So I'm going to go ahead. The next bill is my hydro bill. So my hydro bill is due on the 19th. On the 19th is here, so I'm going to impute it here. I hope you all can see. Don't mind me. The material of the calendar is not allowing me write on the calendar. I'm going to get a new calendar for this year. It has like the slippery material, but I hope you can see. So I've imputed all my bills. The bills I wrote on this paper, I've imputed all of them here, and I'm going to explain how this works. So this is my first paycheck, right? This is it. And after my paycheck, on Saturday, I want to go for grocery. After I've done my budget, I'm going to do a budgeting video after this video. After I've done my budget, I'm going to go for grocery on Saturday. I'm going to allocate self-care. Hydro bill has to be paid, not this day, but on this day. But I make sure that money is available by the 17th. 17 is when my alarm or my phone is going to remind me. I'll impute all this on my phone calendar too, but this is for the purpose of just showing you what is on my phone calendar. So on the 17th, my hydro bill actually due on the 19th, but on the 17th, my phone calendar is going to remind me in the morning that I have hydro bill due today, the 17th. But just so that I take a look at my account and make sure there's enough money to pay my hydro bill by the 19th. So I always impute my bills 2 days before their due date. So I put gas on. After this paycheck, I have gas. I put gas in my car twice a month. A full tank will take me a full tank would take me 2 weeks. So I make sure there's gas money twice a month so that I can have a full tank and go to work and just run my activities. I'm not falling short in gas. And then I have internet here. My internet again is due on the 21st, but I'm gonna input on the 20th so that I have a phone reminder and make sure I have the money on the 20th. Why am I doing this? Because we all know, I don't know about other countries, but in Canada, if your bill is due and the company tries to withdraw the money from your account and there is no money in your account, the bank charge you $50 for just trying to withdraw the money in your account and there's no money. So when you impute your bills 2 days before their due date, it's just a reminder that you make sure that there's money in that account so that the bank can, the billing company can withdraw your money and the bank will not charge you, and the billing company too will not charge you for late payment if you pay after the due date. So this is one of the things that make us broke, because we spend money paying fines for bills. Meanwhile, if we plan better, our bills, the money will be available in the account when our bills are due. So this is the whole essence of this calendar, imputing my bills on the calendar. That's the whole essence. So you realize that I have another paycheck here. My rent is due on the 31st, but I put my rent on the 29th to make sure that there's money in my account again before the 31st. Then on this paycheck, I'm going to pay my rent. Self-care is there. I'm going to take out, when doing my budget, and I'm going to take out money for grocery because we need food. I'm going to take out money for grocery. Still on this same paycheck, there's still going to be money for gas. There's still going to be, I allocate parents' allowance. It's on my list, if you guys see. Parents' allowance. So most of us who are immigrants, we know we have to take care of our parents back home. But this has to be programmed. It has to be scheduled so that you don't miss out. You are not neglecting them, or you're not overspending, sending money back home when you have bills and then you're falling short of your bills and then you're struggling as an immigrant. We all know how it is out here. Most often those back home feel like we pick money from the streets, but no, it takes intentional planning for you to be able to give them money and still be able to pay your bills without you struggling with your bills. So that's it. I have parents' allowance on the 3rd, still on this paycheck. Then here, you're coming back here because my pay period began from here. This is my first paycheck for the year. This is my first paycheck for the year and for the month. This is my second paycheck for the year. So you know, on this paycheck, I have to make sure that my rent comes out from there, parents' allowance, gas, grocery, self-care, if there is enough, and then insurance, which is on the 3rd. Insurance, which is on the 3rd. And then phone bill, which is on the 11th, before my next paycheck. Do you guys understand the logic? Because sometimes we finish our money on the end of the month, forget to know that you are not going to be paid on the first Friday of the month or on the first of the month. And what if you have bills within this period? These bills have to fall within this paycheck. So when you program this, you get to just schedule, and it helps you in your budgeting. I'm going to use this to draft a budget for this month, a paycheck to paycheck budget for this month. And I'm going to show you guys. Watch out for my next video. That's what I'm going to do. So this is how you can schedule your bills within the month so that your bills are not heavy on your last paycheck. You spread your bills within the month depending on the bill due date. And again, you make sure that you impute the bills 2 days before their due date so that you are reminded by an alarm on your phone so that you make sure that there's money in that account. Sometimes I've had this mistake. Sometimes I have money in my saving account that I just put there, but I have a bill which is due and I forgot. And then the company tries to take your money through the bank and there's no money in my checking account. Then the bank charged me $50. Can you imagine if you have a bill, like a phone bill of $35, but now the bank is charging you $50 because you did not have $35 in your account when the bill was due, and the phone company will surely charge you again for late payment. That's your charges is already more than the bill. Do you get? So to avoid those things, be able to plan your bills, schedule your bill according to your due date, and work them according to your pay period, your pay date. Work your bills around according to your pay date and make sure that you allocate money from each paycheck according to when the bills are due. I hope this video was explicit. Please, if you have a question, leave it in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer you. I hope it was very explicit. This same thing can be done on your phone. Your phone has a kind of impute your bills on your phone and set a reminder for every bill you impute. And I pray that God will give us the wisdom and continue to give us the wisdom to be diligent with our money so that we might grow and not just survive, not just struggle, but blossom, prosper in every area of our life. See you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Please, if you have watched up to this point, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. I'll be glad to have you as a family member on this channel. Yeah.